identical ceramides in all three moisturizers, yet every moisturizer is different from the other. This is the video about understanding that yes, ingredients do play a part in understanding what is inside the product, but what is equally important, and actually I've come to believe the king is really how the whole product comes together, which for me changes the way I judge products. The first thing is you check the ingredient list to see whether anything is an irritant or whether you will like it or not. But hey, this particular video will tell you how similar formulations can work so differently, because we never know what is the actual percentage of the ingredient in the product. As we can see here, the three ceramide moisturizers trace very differently on absorbent paper. We can distinctly see the gel-like moisturizers have a lot more water content as compared to the creamy moisturizers. More on this later as we first understand our products. The Foxtail Ceramide Super Cream Moisturizer has three ceramides: ceramide AP, NP and EOP. It has a slightly watery consistency and has a slight fragrance. I don't mind fragrance, and goes in fairly well. It takes a little time to absorb though, I have to say. It doesn't immediately get absorbed into the skin. Ceramides are very important for our skin. They are anti-aging because they keep our skin hydrated and therefore it's able to fight wrinkles better. It doesn't wrinkle as fast. But most importantly, ceramides protect our skin barrier. So if you have issues like acne, redness, itching, pigmentation, uneven skin tone, dullness on your skin, or your skin sagging way too much, it is a sure shot sign that whatever skincare you're using is not giving you the ceramides that your skin needs. And your skin needs extra ceramide only when its own skin barrier is compromised. Given the fact that all of us are using so many actives and we are out in the UV radiation so much, and there's pollution in the air, it's a very good idea to make sure that your skincare has enough amount of ceramides and peptides, both of which are incredibly important for the health of the skin. The second moisturizer that we're talking about is the Bioderma Autoderm Intensive Balm. A beautiful, beautiful moisturizer, which again has a fantastic blend of emollients and humectants, and this also has the three ceramides: ceramides AP, NP and EOP, identical to the Foxtail moisturizer. Yet when you use this product, you'll realize that it is creamy and doesn't get absorbed so easily into the skin. In terms of, it leaves your skin a little sticky. This is a very hard-working moisturizer and so therefore is recommended for people who tend to have exceptionally dry skin or have a lot of itchiness and redness. The problem is that it is so sticky, it's hard to use during daytime, but is so healing that it should be a part of your skincare as a PM routine. In the PM routine, as you can see over here, it leaves a slight oily film on your skin, and it doesn't really get absorbed completely. It just sits on your skin for some time and you can feel the greasiness. But when my skin barrier is compromised, apart from Vaseline, I will definitely use this as a PM routine, and in about 3 to 4 days my skin barrier starts healing. So for me, this is more like a medicinal moisturizer. Third moisturizer that I'm talking about is the Biosilk Moisturizing Cream, which is enriched with oatmeal and ceramides. If you look at the ingredient list of this, it again has a good balance of humectants and emollients, and it's got ceramide 1, 3, 6 and 11. Ceramide 1 is ceramide EOC, ceramide 3 is NP and ceramide 611 is EOP. All three of them have the same kind of composition. The difference really comes when you start applying it. As you can see clearly over here, all three moisturizers leave a very different trace on the absorbent paper. The Bioderma is the heaviest moisturizer with a lot more creaminess in it, whereas the Foxtail and the Biosilk are clearly very light moisturizers. These moisturizers also require more time to get absorbed into your skin, and the absorption is affected by the amount of humidity available in the environment that you're living in. Water-based gel-like moisturizers do take more time to absorb and need to be given that time in order to prevent pilling of the other skincare products that you might have used before or are going to use after the moisturizer. What does this mean for you? This means that the Foxtail moisturizer would work very well if you have dry skin. If you are living in a drier area, it's going to be absorbed much better on your skin. If you have really bad skin barrier issues, you have itchiness, you have redness, you have sensitivity, then your go-to moisturizer has to be the Bioderm moisturizer because it has more emollients in it. It's going to be able to trap the hydration and moisture very, very well into your skin. Now, if you're looking for a moisturizer that you can use in the morning and evening and as part of your regular skincare, and it doesn't get affected by where you are staying geographically, that means Biosilk moisturizer is your best bet. Like the foxtail moisturizer is gel based, it takes a little time to absorb, and with some kind of serums, it tends to pill. The Biosilk moisturizer almost never pills. The Autoderm is just so intense that I don't think anything comes out when you put this layer on your face. It just kind of holds everything back. The Foxtail moisturizer tends to pill a little, especially if your serum has a lot more silicones in it. So this is the kind of a hit and miss. You need to work it into your skincare and kind of make sure that you're fanning your face and helping it to get absorbed better. I think it's a good moisturizer, though I would think it's also very expensive. So my choice continues to be the Biosilk moisturizer, and especially when you look at the costs. The pricing makes the choice very interesting. The Biosilk moisturizer is $370 for 100 ml. The Bioderma Autoderm Intensive Balm is for $1,300 for 100 ml. And the Foxtail is $422 for 50 ml, which makes it at $844 for 100 ml. So clearly, cost-wise, the Biosilk makes the most sense. How would you use it in your skincare? I would think that Biosilk is more skin compatible for different types of skin, whereas the Bioderma Autoderm Intensive Moisturizer is more when you have extremely broken barrier and you really require almost like medicinal care for your skin. It is recommended only for PM routine as far as I'm concerned because it does have a very sticky feel to it at the end of it. So if you're going to wear it in the AM routine, you tend to attract or have more debris on your skin because of the oily feel or the oiliness it gives on your skin. Those debris can clog your pores and make your skin congested. So definitely recommended for a PM routine, which means you'll require another product for AM routine. The Foxtail moisturizer, though, can be used for the AM and PM routine. You might want to vary the quantity and you might want to see where you are geographically situated. If you're in a very humid place, this is going to take some time to absorb and might also leave a very wet kind of a feel on your skin. If you're in a very dry area, this might be a good moisturizer for you, but it'll still require a little time to get absorbed into your skin. It almost has a gel-like consistency, but doesn't get absorbed into the skin so well. I think it's a good moisturizer, it's just that it needs a little time to get absorbed. Biosilk Ceramide Moisturizer for me is definitely a winner over these two. For more conversations on ceramide moisturizers, I'm going to meet you in the comment section.